Dear students, today I am going to present the second unit, that is epidemiology of diseases. In epidemiology of diseases, first part is tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is a bacterium disease and I am going to cover its causative organism, symptoms, transmission, prevention and control. Tuberculosis is a contagious infection that usually attacks the lungs. It can also spread to other parts of the body like brain and spine. The causative organism of tuberculosis is a bacterium named as Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Symptoms: a cough that lasts for more than 3 weeks, chest pain, coughing up blood, feeling tired all the time, night sweats, chills, fever, loss of appetite and weight loss. You can see the symptoms that it is affecting the lungs and respiratory organs, skin and the brain. Mode of transmission: as someone who has TB coughs, sneezes, talks, laughs or sings, they release the tiny droplets that contains the germs. If one inhale the microbes, they enter the lung alveoli where they multiplies. They may enter the bloodstream via lymphatic channels and then to the other organs. Bacteria damage the tissue and release the toxin tuberculin, causing the disease. It can also spread by contaminated milk of cow having the TB. Tuberculosis is of two types, latent and active. In latent tuberculosis, the germs are in the body but immune system keeps them latent from spreading. No symptoms and not contagious, but the infection is still alive and can one day become active. In active TB, the germs multiply and make the person sick. It is contagious. One can spread the disease to the others. Diagnosis: there are two common tests for the tuberculosis. First is skin test. So this is also named as a Montex tuberculin skin test. Second is blood test. It is also called as interferon gamma release assay. Then there are some other tests such as chest X-ray or CT scan and acid-fast bacillus test. Treatment: taking rest and good healthy diet. Most cases are cured with the antibiotics, medication DOTS, immunization with BCG vaccine, pasteurization of milk. Medicines, health education and rehabilitation are helpful. The treatment will also depend on the type of infection. In case of latent TB, medication to kill the bacteria so the infection does not become active. Medication for the 9 months. A combination of medicines also treats the active TB for 6 to 12 months. In drug-resistant TB, one or more different medicines for much longer, up to 30 months, and they can cause the more side effects. Then there is a special program DOTS. Because taking so many different tablets each day can be difficult. There might also be a lot of other pressures on the patient. So there is a help. It is called the Directly Observed Treatment, or DOTS for the short. In 1994, the World Health Organization announced a strategy called the DOTS for the worldwide control of TB. DOTS means Directly Observed Treatment Short Course Strategy. Standardized short course anti-TB treatment is given under the direct and supportive observation. A regular uninterrupted supply of high quality anti-TB drugs are given. Standardized recording and reporting, and DOTS involve the treatment with 4-drug regimen. Prevention: patients should cover their nose and mouth while coughing or sneezing. Regular testing of the patients. Face masks should be used by the healthcare professionals. It is important to take medications as per the doctor's instruction, and it is crucial to understand that if the medications are stopped in between the prescribed course, TB infection can recur. Immunization with BCG, pasteurization of milk, and eradication of TB in the kettles. So 24th March is observed as a World TB Day. Each year, we commemorate the World Tuberculosis Day on 24th March to raise the public awareness about the devastating health, social, economical consequences of TB and to step up efforts to end the global TB epidemic. So prevention is better than cure. So thanks.